Hey, this is Josh with Get Real Golf Stats. Wanted to get a message out there to my fellow golf professionals, Australian PGA members, ALPG members. Um, I hope you're all staying safe and well in this uncertain time. Strange things going on for sure. And we're seeing it over here in the States as well. And as golf courses are starting to open up around the country, and I've seen that many courses have been open in Australia too. But as we start to come out of this crisis, um, I wanted to let you all know that we want to continue to support uh, golf professionals, instructors, and players alike. Um, and we do this by providing you with access to Get Real Golf Stats at no cost. Um, so I wanted to take this opportunity to share with you how the platform works, um, just so you can see it for yourself. This is how it would work for players recording rounds, and what that means to you as an instructor or a player. You know, whether you want to take a look and try it out for yourself, have your students use it, especially in this time we're exploring how can we uh, get better at online coaching or coaching from a distance. How long is it going to be until we can be hands-on with our students again? Anyway, look, I want to get into it. So here I have the app, and I'm going to put it up here on screen so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So here you can see a list of rounds that I've played over the years, and I'm going to show you just how quick and easy the round entry is. So a golfer will, at the end of the round, record all of the shots that they've hit for that round. And this was designed, for the player who's not allowed to take the phone on the golf course, right? So when I was playing tournament golf, I would need to record after the fact. So it was designed with that in mind. So let's start a new round here. So we'll start by selecting the course, and I've got a local course here that I've played a few times, Temecue Hills, or otherwise known as the Legends Club. So Temecue Hills golf course right there. It's an 18-hole round starting on the first hole. So I'll go next. Today's date, I can put in a round that I might have played previously a couple of days ago, a couple months ago, if I still have the information, so I can enter it. Let's say that it's today. Accept that, and the type of round that it is. In this case, I'm playing a practice round. Okay, next, I have the option to record the club that I used for every shot. I have the option to record the shot distance for every shot. And this third toggle here is just so that distance pops up automatically in the app. It's nice, super quick. In this case, I want to record my full shot distance in meters. Although I live in the States, they use yards here. I haven't got it in me to convert. I know my distances in meters. Putting units are either in feet or meters as well. I like to stick to feet. It allows for recording of smaller distances. So I'll begin the round. For every shot you hit on the golf course, we ask two basic questions. Where'd you hit the shot from, and what was the result? The club that you hit for the shot and the distance are optional. In this case, I have them turned on. So on the first hole, it's a short par 4, and I typically lay up with a 4-iron. In this case, I hit the fairway, and I used my 4-iron. Next shot. So that's the first shot complete. Second shot does ask the question, although you said that you hit the fairway, there's the chance that you might have been greenside, which will change your stats. However, I was hitting from the fairway. Now, if I'm going for the green, I have the option of hit or miss green. In this case, I missed the green, and I missed it short left. There's a bunker short left. That was with pitching wedge from 124 meters. Next shot. So the 124 meters that's how far I was from the pin when I hit the shot. This next shot, when I record the distance, that's going to give me the proximity to the hole for my previous shot. That's a data point that we'll see later. So in this case, I hit it in the greenside bunker. From the bunker, I hit the green. I used my lob wedge for that shot, and pin was front left. I've missed short left, and I was 6 meters from the hole when I hit the bunker shot. Next shot. Now in this case, I got up and down. So the result for the putt was in the hole. I know I used putter, and the distance of the putt was 6 feet. Accept that. Go on to the next hole. Alright, so now on the next hole, second hole, this is a longer par 4, out of bounds down the left, little dogleg left, and in this case I've missed the fairway. With the dogleg, I've hit it straight through the dogleg, so I've missed it long. I used my driver. Next shot. Now my second shot was from the rough, and I've hit the green with a pitching wedge from the rough. This time it was 118 meters. It was an uphill shot. Next shot. And in this case I missed my putt. I missed it long right, so I put it past the hole, missed it on the high side. That was an 18-foot putt. Next shot. And I tapped in for par, so the result was in the hole. It was a little tap in from 1 foot, or inside 1 foot. Next hole. That's the round entry process. It's really simple. You're not thinking about stats. You're not thinking about how many fairways did I hit, how many greens in reg did I hit, how many times did I get up and down. You're not thinking about that while you're playing the hole. You're not thinking about that while you're entering it into the app. Just reliving every shot and just be as honest as you can when you're into it. So what does that look like then from a statistics point of view? Well, let me go to rounds. So when you upload this to our servers, it's all available in the cloud. So you can access this from the website. When you connect with someone in our clubhouse, they have access to see this immediately. That's how you would use it as a coach. So any players that when they record their rounds, as soon as it's up in the cloud, you have instant access to it. So let's have a look at this Temecula Hills round that I played middle of last year. It's been a while since I've played. So I get a basic overview of the round, just the basic stats. Your fairways, your green and reg, up and down, number of putts, par 3, 4 and 5 performance, and eagles, birdies, pars, etc. Just a quick snapshot. I can take a look at the scorecard. In this case, this day I played pretty alright, I think. But the true power of this is now being able to see how I played the round. I can see every club that I hit from the tee. I can see the result for every shot and for every hole. So let's say I want to see, alright, I made eagle on this hole. Driver hit, missed the fairway right, hit a 6-iron from 185 yards, and hold a 10-foot putt. Simple. Doesn't happen all the time though. But true power of this is being able to see how you made your mistakes as well. So on this par 4, in this case I hit driver left. Then from the rough, I believe I had to pitch out in that case because I have no proximities. So I wasn't going from the green. That's why it's a missed fairway, not a missed green. So I'm 15 yards from the hole. I hit lob wedge to 5 feet. I missed the 5-foot putt. I'll make bogey. So I get to see how the mistakes were made. My mistake there was off the tee, left myself dead, and couldn't get up and down. So I get to see how I played every hole. And then back up the top here, go to statistics. We have over 250 data points for every round of golf. Each area expands to show you all the data points. From the tee, you get to see how many fairways you hit, the directions of the misses. You can break that down by club. There's the 4 clubs that I used for the day. And with driver, yes, poor driving day. What's interesting though is this was a lower scoring round. What did I shoot? I shot 4 under. So on this particular course, it didn't hurt me so much. So I can go through and have a look at all areas of my game here. I hit a lot of greens. 12 greens, which is a lot for me. But I can also see how well I putted this day. 28 putts, alright, 8 1 putts and no 3 putts. but my longest putt hold was 10 feet. So I think I had a lot of short putts and hit a lot of shots close to the hole in regulation. So anyway, that's the statistics for one round. When you go into the statistics here, you can actually compare two sets, and you can start to group multiple rounds of golf together to have a look at performance over time. So just as an example, one way I like to have a look at statistics, or actually use this for goal setting, is to filter by score. So in this case, I want my maximum score to be 71. In most cases, this means that it's going to be an under par round. Now I need to put in a minimum score. I'm just going to put 59 to make sure that it captures everything. And I can compare this to another set. So this is a second set. I have the ability to compare with another player, any player that is in my clubhouse. So here's a list of players that I have in my clubhouse. In this case, I want to stick to myself, and I want to filter this one by score as well. This time the minimum score is going to be 72, so anything from 72 and above, and I need to put in a maximum score. I'm just going to put in something real high to make sure that it gets all of my rounds, and then I'm going to compile these stats. So you can see what's happened here is we've actually hit our servers, we've sent a query up, we've gone, look, I want to grab all of these rounds down, and then we calculate the stats on the fly, and then spit out a report like this. In this case now, I can see two sets of statistics, similar to what we saw for the one round. A few extra data points in here now because we are grouping rounds together, so there are more average type statistics in here. But in this case, what I can do is I can have a look at all of the rounds where I shoot essentially under par versus all of my rounds that are over par. And I could use this, the data on the left, to set some goals. So for example, I know I can, if I go at the top here, my scoring average is just under 70. So just almost 2 under par as an average. And, I can achieve that by hitting 65% of fairways and just shy of 65% of greens. So I don't need to be through the roof with these stats in order to achieve that, that sort of scoring average. On the other hand, I can also have a look at what my performance is like when I don't play well, shooting over par in the higher rounds. And anyway, the point of this is not to analyze my game. I wanted to show you just what this could look like for you if you're a player, but also for you if you're a coach. And what the app looks like, how easy it is to use, what the round entry was like, and then for the coaches out there as well, this is our clubhouse. It's not, we don't allow messaging between users at all. This is purely for peer-to-peer, coach to student. Just the sharing of information. So let's say in this case, we've had some LPGA players use it. Catherine Kirk has used this over the years. I can go in, I can have a look at all of her rounds, and just like I can for myself, I can dive into every round, have a look at the details, see the overview, scorecard, all the shots for every hole, and then all the statistics. So I think as a coach, very valuable tool for you to be able to see what's really going on the golf course with your students. And in this day and age at the moment, with what's been going on in the world, I think I hope you can see this as a valuable tool that you can use, to help your players as best you can. Given that a lot of the coaching that's probably happening now is not face to face. And as golfers start to get out there and play, you can suggest that they use this to track their shots, and you'll be able to see all of their stats. You'll be able to see every shot that they hit, and hopefully help you be more effective with your coaching and recommendations that you want to make to them on the game, highlighting strengths, weaknesses, and areas where they can improve, whether it's short game, long game, all areas are covered here. Anyway, not a super professional job here as far as putting together a video and a demo, but I hope this has at least given you some insight into Get Real Golf Stats, GRGS, how the app works, and hopefully how you can use it as an instructor and or player. And a reminder again that it's just our ongoing commitment to Australian PGA members and ALPG members that GRGS is free for you all to use. I hope you're all safe and well. Please check out our website, www.getrealgolfstats.com. It has been updated recently. You can reach me directly through that site. If you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, suggestions, feedback about the app at all, or improvements that you think we can make to it. And wish you guys all the best. Cheers.